All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night we are going to throw my deviant anchor app on my Khaos Boost. Let's get this sled washed up, change out of my dirty work clothes. I had some supper from A&W, so good to go for a couple hours now. Let's get this thing punched out. We're gonna pull some decals off. Probably gonna have to scrub a few of the panels and then wipe it all down nicely and wait for it to dry. Set some cardboard out here on the counters, roll my wrap out, and yeah, stay tuned for these colors. All right, as you can see, I have the sled cleaned up. It was pretty muddy from coming down the trails. But we got these decals here on the side to take off. We have cardboard laid out on the counters. Got the deviant anchor wrap right here in the box. And yeah, let's get this thing debadged, throw this wrap on, and see how this goes. Okay guys, the wrap is all unpackaged. It is laying out on counters, tables. I am not going to show you guys just right now. Shortly, there will be a color update. But let's grab the heat gun, start peeling some decals off. Let's scrape these tape spots off from last year where I wrecked the plastics hitting a tree. What a surprise. But yeah, let's get started. All right, guys, sled is pretty much almost debadged, except for Polaris right there and the 155 on the back there. We got a little deflector down here to take off yet, but other than that, the pile of old badges are right there. We pretty much have everything pulled off. I'm just gonna get some rubbing alcohol and clean the rest of the sled up. I've cleaned a little bit on that side. Gonna get a little bit of the glue off, and yeah, we'll start putting pieces of wrap on then after that. Okay guys, well now that we have the whole sled debadged, all the vinyl decals pulled off, we have some rubbing alcohol, and basically just gonna go over everywhere where there's gonna be wrap. We'll probably just do like half of it today and then come back in the morning and do the rest. I'm not gonna be using heat gun today. I'm just gonna stick it on, kind of place everything where I want to, and then in the morning come back and carry on. All right guys, we have the hood all nicely polished up right now. We split the headlight from the hood. There's 3 bolts that hold the headlight onto the hood. They're 8 mil for everybody wondering. But I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna reveal some of the color of this hood. I personally think it's unique to my suit color. It's unique to my favorite color kind of growing up. It's always been like a lime squeeze black kind of a colors. It's kind of varied in there between the years, but I've kind of followed that pattern my whole life kind of. Anything sports related, it's been my favorite colors. So we have a black kind of a pattern. I'm not going to get too close up. I'll do that later on. I got my nickname. For some of you that would know me well enough, probably take a guess what that is. So basically right here, we have the headlight that's split, so it comes out of there. Probably won't do too much of it tonight, seeing as I had a lot of old glue from duct tape on the sled that I had to scrub off from when my panels broke. I just kind of duct taped it all up so I can get it off the mountain. But yeah, so let's throw some of these wrap pieces on, and yeah, we'll either see you later on tonight, or I'll continue this video in the morning. Okay guys, quick little reminder here. For anyone doing these side panels, or these side pieces on your side panels, I should say, there's little, like, I think you can see it there. There's little concave pieces here that you don't need. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're going to take your X-Acto knife and just peel those out. But before you peel the wrap off the sticky paper, make sure that you use like painter's tape, masking tape or something. Probably not duct tape, because it'll like leave a glue all over your wrap. Use masking tape and tape over the wrap so that when you peel it, it peels in one slice off of the paper. I'll show you guys here in a second what I mean. Okay guys, so we got our masking tape here, and we're gonna stick this just over top of that groove, so when we peel it, it all comes in one, and we don't have it flopping all over the place. There we go. See, now when we go to peel this, very carefully, we can see the tape through there, and we can see this middle piece doesn't slide around on us, and that allows for, you know, proper centering for this wrap piece on your side panel. Okay guys, so right here we'll see this is why we need this tape, because there's this indented piece here on this panel, and we want this cutout piece to nicely fit in that hole there. So once we put this side panel on here, seat it there, work from one end to the other end, peel that back, make sure the air bubbles are all out of it. You can use a squeegee for this. I just use my fingers, press really hard, go across it all, make sure your air bubbles are all out of it. And now we can see why we wanted the tape here, because now we can start pulling this tape off. Now that you have it seated nicely, and it'll fit nicely in this hole without creating a bunch of air bubbles or excess stress on the outside of the wrap. All right guys, I am going home for the night. We have the headlights wrapped and a little bit on the visor, kind of by the headlights just above it. So it's turning out really great. I'm overall very happy with the way that this color and this wrap has turned out, and hopefully we'll get it wrapped up tomorrow, get the sled maybe outside, get some pictures or something like that. But for now, let's go to bed, and yeah, see you guys in a couple hours, I guess. Okay guys, as you can see, we got a little bit sidetracked from doing the wrap. We'll rewind to 2 nights ago. I was doing the wrap in the shop, and I was like, okay, this is late enough, we're gonna go home. So I went home, slept for a little bit, and I went to go start my truck in the morning, and yeah, it didn't really want to start. So I was like, okay, well, what's going on? So I did some digging, and about a day later here, finally I'm laying in the snow underneath the truck here. Didn't feel like towing it to town. Nobody could take time to look at it, so I just did it myself. And come to find out that when the diesel shop put my fast fuel system in, they used Moretz and electrical tape. So great job for that. That is not how you do wiring. But yeah, here we are. I got the wiring harness kind of fixed up now, temporarily. So I'm gonna pack up all the tools, zip tie the harness and stuff back together, maybe just to the bottom of the cab somewhere, drive to town, see what we can figure out here. But yeah, at least the truck's running now. Let's go finish this wrap. All right guys, quick little mid-wrap update. So I drove from my house to the shop in town, which is about 15 minutes. And would you guess what? The fast on the truck did the exact same thing. At least this time it's right in front of the shop door. So that's where it stays for right now. We're gonna finish this wrap and show you guys the final outcome. And then deal with the truck. Hopefully it's not what I think it is. I don't know, might be the motor, but on the fast fuel system. But for right now, this wrap is looking pretty, not bad. I would say that if I were to get another sled, I'll probably get it black. Just for when you throw a wrap on, it's definitely a little bit better, I guess. The background colors won't pop out as much. But overall, it's looking pretty decent. Let's get this wrapped up and see how it looks. Okay guys, we're on like the third last piece of this wrap. We are just doing this tunnel piece right now, and I'm gonna use what we call the hinge method. I got these lines lined up as good as I'm gonna get them. I kind of messed up my little back piece right here, but I don't really feel like changing it. So we are gonna just leave it right here the way it is. And basically the hinge method is we take this tunnel piece and we cut it out of the actual plaque that it's on. We leave the sticky side on the back, and then we put it on the tunnel kind of where we want it. And as soon as we have it placed where we want, we take some masking tape, and we run it from the one side of the tunnel, stick it on the other side. So that prevents the piece to move back and forth. And then what we're gonna wanna do is we're just gonna take an X-Acto knife and fold this up, hinge it up, that's why it's called that. And we're gonna peel this paper layer away from the wrap, just like so. And we're gonna fold this back, that, and then we're gonna take the knife and we're gonna cut a little bit towards the inside so that when we fold this down and stick it, we can pick this side up and we don't have to worry about having the paper stuck underneath the front piece and have to redo it, okay? So we're gonna take this like that, peel it up a little bit. We're just gonna cut through the paper. Don't press too hard, or I guess you're gonna scratch your tunnel. Usually you'd use scissors. I do not have any, I couldn't find any here, so we're gonna use an X-Acto knife. But here's the piece of paper we cut out. Throw that there. And we're not just gonna lay this down, there's ridges on the tunnel. So we're gonna just, like any other piece, put it down and slowly just run our fingers along, press all the air out of it, and have as least amount of air bubbles as we can. And the rest of the air bubbles we will get out with our post-heating, or post-application heating. And the front, we will do exactly the same as I'm doing the back right now. So let's get this pushed down and get this wrap finished up. Well guys, we are pretty much done this wrap. To be honest, I don't know what I think of the orange popping out of the wrap there. I mean, it is what it is. Still looks great. Next sled will definitely be black, but finished product? Not quite finished yet. I gotta pop these little holes out and then heat it. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. There's two little pieces that I didn't heat that I just need to adjust a little bit, and then I will heat those. But overall, super happy with how this turned out. Gonna throw the little bag mounts on. Yeah, can't wait to go riding. Not exactly sure when I'm heading out west yet again. That probably will be determined here pretty quick. So stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you guys go like, subscribe, leave comments. Feel free. Want to hear your guys' thoughts, what we can do better, you know, what you guys think of what we do. You know, personal opinions, those are always appreciated. Welcome. Do you guys feel free to let me know what you guys think of the videos. But yeah, we'll see you guys sometime in the near future. Stay tuned.